Okay, hello. My name is Mayumi Reese, and today I just came back from Japan. So today I'm gonna make it's called Okinawa food. It's called champo, Okinawa champo. I think that's what I'm gonna make it today. So hello everyone. Thank you. I know I normally come on more afternoon time, but I think this is actually the perfect time because that's gonna be my dinner. So hello everyone. I just came back from Tokyo, Japan, and I'm gonna do a Japanese cuisine tonight. Hello. Thank you so much. And before I get started, actually, sorry, my Momo, who's my doggy, golden doodle, she has to get out. So let me open the quick door, my kitchen door, and I'll be right back. Momo, you always do that, huh? When I'm starting my things, you always do that. So it's gonna be interesting, not interesting food, but I think that some of you already depends on where you're calling from. So before that, I'm gonna share my energy drink, my healthy version of my energy drink. And let me know if the cats come on and I'll share. I just want to make sure I'm on the right account. Okay, so this is the FoodtokTV, and please follow FoodtokTV and please follow me too. I do have a multiple different time and different show. Actually, I haven't been a live, but I just now be back in the United States. I'm gonna start doing a live more often. But anyways, I'm gonna do hello everyone. Howdy, like a cap? It's a cap? Okay, thank you so much for the message. Please everybody follow me, follow FoodtokTV, and put some comments. I'm gonna make some Japanese cuisine today. And this is actually my first time I'm gonna make Okinawa food. Anybody been to Okinawa? So actually I'm gonna make that food. But before that, I'm gonna start sharing my healthy version about the drink. In this one, I have already some of the herbal tea here. So I'm gonna mix a little bit in the water here. This is my drink today, and I'm gonna use a fork. So mix. Oh, look at that, this color. Already kind of like a greenish color. And then I'm gonna add a little bit here. I just need a little bit of my aloe here, and then I need my scissors. Okay, so from here, hello everyone, good afternoon, good evening, hello. Call me birds. Okay, great. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, this is my energy drink. Is it okay to drink my energy drink tonight? I hope I can sleep tonight, but hey, I'm already have a little bit of jet lag anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. So this actually have a herbal tea, and I'm gonna adding a little bit of my aloe drink here. If you want this, my mega, it's called a mega tea, mega energy, healthy energy tea. I'm gonna put some little bit aloe vera. So that I'm gonna put this one, and then I have okay, some of the people cannot watch the live. Okay, okay, wait. Oh, hold on. Okay, I don't know why I got a message from the TikTok. Okay, anyway, so then this is another healthy drink called the Lift Off by Herbalife. So if you're looking for some energy drink, and just gonna put it here. So that's it's a lemon lime flavors. So I'm gonna mix well here. And hello everyone, good afternoon, good evening. And then smell the nice lime flavors, and then watch this color gonna change. So I'm gonna put some special little trick here. This is actually another flavor of this one. This is just like a special want to see the color of the blue. This is the blue. It's a dark blue. Okay, but it's a healthier version. So I'm gonna mix it. This is everything mixed here already. So I'm gonna put some little bit of water here. So you can watch all the water here. I think I might need a little bit more water. So the drink is like this kind of color. Okay, I do have actually on some of the shop called Impact Nutrition in Folsom, California. So if you look for Impact Nutrition in Folsom, California, you can come and just drink with me at the same time, like at whatever the time. And I'm gonna put a lot of ice here. Oh, there's a lot of ice. But here you go. So there's some nice ice right here. Everybody like it? It's gonna be my drink So I'm gonna make a Japanese cuisine. So this is gonna be my drink, and then watch out, this color change. You ready? Or anybody wanna take another video? Okay, here you go. Anybody wanna just, okay, ready? So I'm gonna put it right here. So you're gonna put, can you see? I'm gonna pour like this color from the top. Oh, look at that. Look at this one. Okay, everybody tap on the screen and say like you like it. Okay, so this is my, oh my goodness. Oh, did I pour this one for me? Okay, sorry. I was so focusing on your side. Okay, I hope I didn't, good thing I didn't, I spilled a little bit on my t-shirts. That's what happened on the live. Okay, but anyway, so I think I look okay. Good thing I didn't just pour a whole thing on me, right? Okay, so I don't know why my dog crying. Momo, just wait here. Okay, so I'm going to, let me show you the drink. That color change just like that. Isn't that a pretty? It's all the healthy one. So I'm gonna seal this one, and that's gonna be my drink as a start. And put it this. Okay, so happy Tuesday today. Back in the United States, I was in the trip for Japan for almost a month. It's very refreshing. Anybody need a quick energy, but it's need some refreshing, healthy version, just like message me and you get to this drink. So, okay, so are you ready to making some Japanese cuisine? Okay, so let me clean up here. Okay, so then I'm gonna make, it's called Okinawa food. Anybody been to Okinawa? Okinawa has a lot of US military people there, and this is my first time. Okay, I hear my I hear my dog's squeaky noise somewhere. I don't know what happened. I hope she's okay. But anyway, so yeah, maybe she's trapped down in my office, which is actually perfect. So just leave her there. So anyways, I had a chance to go to Okinawa this time, and then I had a chance to eat the Goya Chanpuru. So Goya Chanpuru is an Okinawa food. So Okinawa is from the airplane from Tokyo to Okinawa for 2 hours. So I'm gonna start like making this kind of incredible looking. I don't think you never eat this one. Have you ever eaten this before? This is not a cucumber. It's called in English says bitter melon. Bitter melon. So it tastes like a little bitter flavor. So this is like doesn't have a smell from outside. Looks like a cucumber, but it's not a cucumber. But then when you look at the nutrition value about this Goya, has amazing nutrition value. So I'm gonna cut this one, but let me close my thing. Okay, I'm gonna check. I'm gonna get some another knife. So hold on 1 second. Let me see what's going on here. Okay, Mama, what you doing? Okay, so I'm gonna cut the Goya. Sorry. Okay, never happened. I don't know why my dog was crying. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so this Goya, I'm gonna use a Goya today. I'm gonna use actually the tofu first. So this tofu first. So I'm gonna cut it this one, and we need to get like on the paper towel to get a little dry. So I'm gonna cut this tofu here. There's a many different kind of tofu. So if you're gonna use this cuisine, I would get the not like a too soft one. So tofu is like this. So we just want to have like before you cut anything, because we don't want to have too much water in the cooking. Then you get like a too much watery stuff. So I'm gonna put this one in a paper napkin and soak into a lot of water. Lots of water here. So thank you so much for joining, everybody. Thank you. And then I think we need a little more paper. So I'm just gonna get a couple more paper here. Okay, so this one, and put it this like this. Okay, so we're just gonna keep this tofu to, the purpose about doing this is to kind of get rid of that water. Okay, get rid of the water. Actually, it's already sucking a lot of water. Thank you so much for joining. Hello, hello, everyone. Can you use any aloe? Aloe for this one. This is actually not the aloe vera. This is called the Goya in Japanese, but in the English name is called not a cucumber. It's a bitter melon. Bitter melon. Yes, bitter melon. Okay, so I'm gonna keep this tofu here for now. And normally this dishes doesn't have any. It's more traditional Japanese flavor, but I feel like I want to add in a little bit of garlic. So, oh, the drink, yeah, this drink has aloe vera too, yes. So message me like mega tea, and I know exactly which one you're talking about. The healthy mega tea. Yes, thank you. So glad you're here. Thank you so much. Our internet is going in and out. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I know my internet was in and out yesterday. Like the power is in and out. Okay, so we're gonna cut the Goya. So this Goya, how you cut it? This is actually my first time cooking this dish. I had this in Okinawa and my taste was amazing. And I know this has such a great nutrition value. Everybody Google that. So yes, this is my first time. So kind of nervous. So inside looks like this. So we're gonna take actually inside. Inside has a little bit of like, kind of like a melon because they said a bitter melon. So I'm just gonna cut the edge off and I'm gonna cut a half here, just careful. I think I should have put it like this, right? This is kind of like a scary way to cut it. Okay, so I'm gonna cut it a half. Careful for your finger. Yeah, okay, so the inside looks just like this. Have you ever had this before? No. Oh, thank you so much for the gift. Amazing gift. Thank you so much. I'm so glad I came back from United States. No, I came back from Japan. Yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Oh, 66, 72, 74, 78. There's so many flowers. Thank you, thank you. Hello from Atlanta. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much for Melissa. Thank you so much. Arigatou gozaimasu. So the Goya, what we're gonna do, we're gonna take this out because this has like a little, see? So I'll grab that spoon and let everybody take that things off. Wait, okay, so I think maybe I need a little more smaller spoon, I feel like. Okay, let me get some, hopefully this works. So takes like, take just like an inside, almost feels like I want to cut a little bit inside, but I think we can take the things out. Kind of like inside has a cotton. So this one, oops, can you see? Yes. So inside, take this one out. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff inside. Can you eat the inside? I'm sure you can eat, but it has a seed in it. So I would like to take that. So this Goya Chanpuru, what I had in Okinawa, Japan, was just everything cut like this. So now you can kind of like this, right? So take off the inside everything and then the whole thing's out. Okay. Thank you so much for joining. How's everybody doing tonight? So then cut. This will be my dinner tonight. Okay. So just careful. Take the inside here. Okay, inside. Can you see? I guess you can see. I'm gonna cut in the middle part. So it's not too hard to take that out, but I think it's a little bit like stubborn inside. So would it be maybe nice to have a little bit of cut from the knife? Will be easier to take this whole things out. Okay, let's see. And the Goya nutrition value has, I believe that was like out of all the vegetable we have in Japan, is the number one. This is the number one vegetable you can eat for your good health. So that's why I want to use that tonight. Because it used to be people in Okinawa was the longest like longevity in the whole Japan, and it's something to do with a lot to do with the food. So and then when I went to Okinawa, guess what? The Okinawa has the most amazing pork. So I normally don't eat the pork here in the United States or Japan either. But they said, oh, you have to try that. The pork over there is so fresh and everything. And so I had a lot of pork dishes over there. And that is actually the best pork I ever had in my entire life. Hello, gluten. Hello, gluten. Thank you so much for sharing to everybody. Thank you so much. And yeah, so anyway, so if you have a chance to go to Okinawa, maybe your friends is in the military, you're gonna visit them, and it's definitely, you have to try this Goya Chanpuru. That's the one I'm gonna make. But I think I like to keep these dishes for my good health too. So because a lot of people are busy life and we don't eat enough vegetable, but I think if you're gonna go, go. Yes, thank you so much. Tap those screen. Yes, go. Yes, thank you so much. If you have a chance to go or eat, I don't know, like this, I found that it's called the bitter melon in English. That is actually in I hope you can find this in a normal store, maybe. So, and then this one you're gonna cut like a small restart. Okay, I'm gonna restart. Okay, something happens, I'm gonna restart. Okay, sorry everyone, I'm gonna stop and restart, and so come back in TV. Tonight I'm gonna make a Japanese cuisine. It's actually from Okinawa. It's called Goya Chanpuru. So anyway, this is a take 2. So everybody come back to see me. Okay, so I already introduced one of my amazing drink, John. Let's see. Wait, who's that? Who's this? Hold on. Okay, Cass, thank you so much for joining. All right, okay. So everybody here. Okay, Maria, thank you so much for joining. Oh, hi, Cass. Thank you.
Hey.
Awesome. I don't know what happened. I think somebody got the message and then but I'm glad I can restart it. Thank you so much for the message. Okay. All right.
Hi, Mayumi. So there's a lot of space over your head. Can you turn the camera down a little bit?
There you go. Is that better?
Much better.
Much better. Okay, great. Awesome. Thank you so much. So I already introduced my healthy energy drink. So it's a beautiful color. I did kind of pour over. So from the green. So I've been sipping this. I'm going to make some Okinawa food.
Okay.
Okay. So this one, I don't know, Kat, have you eating this? The bitter melon it's a vegetable. Looks like a cucumber.
I've never had that. Yeah, it looks like a cucumber.
Yeah, it looks like a cucumber, but when you cook just like this, has a little bit of bitterness too. So, so we're gonna cut like this. I think I'm gonna use a 2, so I'm gonna cut a little bit more since we're doing a take 2.
Hi, Melissa.
So this one, you're gonna cut the edge off, and then I'm gonna cut the little bit of edge off on the bottom too, and then you're gonna cut it a half. So let's see, you can cut it a half like this. Oops. It's a little bit of, has a seed inside like this. So, and then we're gonna take off the inside.
So since it's called bitter melon, I guess it tastes bitter, right?
Yeah, it tastes bitter. But this is actually, as a nutrition value, that one of the best vegetable you can eat.
Oh, it's like a superfood.
Yeah, superfood. So I had a chance to eat this Goya Chanpuru in Okinawa. So this is my first time making it here. But I know how the taste is really good. It's very simple to make, but it's really good, and I think it has a good nutrition value. So, and I was kind of sharing that Okinawa has it's an island from Tokyo. It's about 2 hours of flights. It's a beautiful beach, and there's so many different islands there. It almost doesn't feel like that's in Japan. Has a big U.S. military base there too. It's a beautiful.
Hi, Michelle. Yeah, I've been to Okinawa, and it doesn't feel like you're in Japan at all.
Yeah, you don't feel like it. So over there has a great pork because they're famous for the pork. So I had a lot of pork dishes over there, and I had one of the best pork dishes over there. So we're gonna use that pork again with a Goya Chanpuru today. So I'm gonna cut that too. So Cass, have you had this Goya Chanpuru in Okinawa?
No, no, never have.
Never had that one. Okay, so the
No.
inside, you want to take that out. So this one, let's see. Okay, so just, I'm sure you can eat it, but with this dishes, I like to take seeds out. So like that. So at least when you eat it, and okay, it tastes kind of like not like a zucchini, but it kind of similar to zucchini and has a little bitterness outside. That's kind of like a flavor. So, but if you're cooking this one, you want to take off the bitterness, which is I think I'm gonna do tonight. I'll show you what to do. But basically, just this whole thing you cut off inside. So then I had already the tofu is actually put in a paper towel to get rid of lots of water. It's already sink a lot of water here, so I'm gonna change that paper towel again to do.
Yeah.
The reason you do that is so when you cook some meal, it's like it doesn't come out a lots of water.
Is
So
that firm tofu?
yeah, that's a tofu. So I'm gonna keep it like this and then put on the side
Okay.
until we're gonna use it. Okay. So
You guys, you're watching Food Talk TV. This is Mayumi. She has her own channel, which is Mayumi One World.
okay, so I'm gonna slice this one. It's very thin, and I'm gonna put some.
Tap the screen. Tap the screen.
I'm gonna put it here, and because we're gonna put so slightly like it's very thin. So I cut like a super thin, so it's easy to eat too. So that's
Thank you
how
for
I
the
cut it
gift,
off.
Melissa. You guys, we appreciate all the gifts that they help us do what we do here on Food Talk TV every day. We go live multiple times a day.
And let's see. I'm gonna taste this one because such a vegetable, so you can eat it before cooking. Oh, it's very bitter.
It's bitter melon, right?
Oh my goodness, that is bitter, but it's good. Tastes definitely like a superfood. So some of the people not gonna like that bitter taste. So that's why I'll show you. You're gonna slightly cut it here, and then you're gonna put in a bowl, and you're gonna put a little bit of salt here, and then we're gonna sink a little bit. So that's the way to get rid of a little bit of bitterness.
Okay.
But it's definitely tastes like a superfood, so it's gonna be very, very good for you.
So you said earlier that you've never made this here.
Yes.
Yes.
But I ate so many this one in Okinawa when I was there, and I know it's very simple to eat, simple to cook. So yeah, it's a great food. I love that. I love it so much.
Okay. I can't wait. Where would you buy better melon at though?
I think maybe in a normal supermarket, maybe try to find those kind of section. Maybe
Yeah.
they may have it. If not, definitely the Asian store has it. So I think that I never seen the Chinese food using this one, but maybe some of the dishes definitely has some Chinese food or something. Or maybe the Vietnamese food. I feel like I've seen more in maybe Vietnamese food in this veggies.
You've got in the audience. You've got Jaewoo Oysters says I'm half Okinawan.
Oh, okay. So you know this Goya. Okay, I'm gonna make a Goya. It's called a Goya Chanpuru. Chanpuru means like a mix a lot of stuff.
Oh, okay. Is it like a stew mix or a
It's
veggie
like
mix?
almost like a stir fry.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay. I think I'm cooking. I have enough, lots of pork, so I think this will be.
Daewoo says yes. They've had this dish.
Oh, you had this dish? That's awesome.
Yes.
So cut like this.
So how long were you in Okinawa?
Sorry, how many days in Okinawa?
Yes.
I was in 4 days.
4 days? Okay.
And my friends, I have friends there. So the day before I'm heading to Okinawa, they had such a big storm, which is like they never have that much rain for over 100 years. And they just dump off that lots of rain in there. So the day I went to Okinawa has already also has a lot of water and a little bit of rain. But then the next morning when I wake up, I have on my phone was a warning like evacuate to some other place.
Whoa.
So I thought like, okay, do I want to stay hotel or do I want to move to some other place? So I know it's not too bad. When I look at the outside, it was not too bad. But the Japanese people always give us ahead of time for the warning. So I stayed at the hotel and everything was okay. Then we just even went to sightseeing that day. So you're gonna mix, put in salt and just mix with the hands a little bit.
Yeah.
And you're gonna leave it here. So that is the way to get rid of a little bit of bitterness.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So that would be, I'm gonna leave it this way.
We're going to have to get you a new tripod.
I'm gonna get a new one.
Your tripod is moving all by itself.
Yeah, let me pull back a little bit. Here you go. Okay. Now you're gonna see me and you're gonna see the food too. Oh, sorry.
Okay. All right.
There you go. Ah. Okay, here you go. Okay, stay. Let's see. Let's see if you can see me. Okay, great. So just like this and leave it. It's very hard, so just leave it here. In the meantime, I'm gonna start cutting this. Actually, I'm gonna cut the pork later. We're gonna use the katsuo too, katsuobushi. So this one, we're gonna have a little bit of crisp. So we're gonna take this one into the bowl a little bit, not too much, but I always liked a lot of katsuobushi. So let me put it back. We don't need this much.
So is that the tuna?
Yeah, this is like a bonita flake, yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
So this one, we want to have a crisp. So we're not going to use right now, but when we cook it, we're going to use. So we'll put a little bit of microwave, like a 30-second or minutes is I think a little too much. So just to put in a 30-second.
Okay.
A little more crisp.
Melissa says that we've missed you so much, and we have missed you.
I miss you guys too. Thank you so much. I'm glad I'm home and now I'm ready to cook a new food.
65 Vet says, I've only been to Korea, but I love all types of food. Well,
okay, so now I'm gonna get ready for, so we're gonna have you can use actually the oil for sesame oil, but I'm gonna today try to use a little more like regular, like Goya Chanpuru, but I think I wanna do a little bit Americanized. So I'm gonna use a truff oil today for cooking. So I'm gonna put it right here. And then I'm gonna use, actually, normally they don't even use the garlic, but I'm gonna adding a little garlic because I just wanna have a feeling too. I think that'll taste better.
So you've told us many times that you don't really use garlic in Japanese food, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So Japanese food is, we normally don't have anything for the garlic. So, but tonight I'm gonna do with, I feel like will be nicer flavor. So again, the Okinawa food is not like a traditional Japanese food, although I had an amazing soba, actually the noodle with like a very thick, nice pork, juicy pork. That was the most amazing food. Actually, a lot of food was amazing over there. So I really love being there. And I'm gonna use the 2 garlic So this is not a traditional, the Goya Chanpuru, but I think I like to adding up something.
You know, in Okinawa, that's the only place in Japan that I was ever at where all the stores took American dollars.
Oh, yes. I didn't use American dollar, but because there's such a big US military space there, and that whole area around it is like, I heard that you can use a US dollar to shopping.
Yes.
Wow. So there's a lot of, because until 1969, even the car was driving like other side, which is same as the US side. And 1969, they decided to, okay, let's get back to the same way as like Japan. So there's a lot of international influence. So the people are, a lot of kids are like also kind of half look, half Japanese, half American, or half something, compared to a lot of places in Japan. It looks more like all Japanese looking. So okay, anyway, so there's a garlic here. Just a 2 cloves of the garlic here. You guys got
Those my skills.
So put it here, and then I'm gonna put on the side here. Actually, I'm gonna put it here. So the seasoning is we're gonna do simply soy sauce and sugar, and then oyster sauce, and a little bit of black pepper and salt. That'll be that, and the katsuobushi, which is the manita flake. That's actually the today's ingredients for the flavor. So the Goya is just keep it like this, and let's actually count the tofu right now too. For tofu, let's see. It's amazing so much water we have in here. So even so many paper towels, it's still sucking a lot of tofu. I think I'm gonna do one more time. So.
You guys are watching Food Talk TV. If you're just scrolling through, give us a follow. We go live multiple times a day. Actually, Mayumi is the second live today. We also had Kunchi on, and we go live all the time. We haven't missed today in over 3 years.
Okay, so now I'm gonna cut the pork. If you have access to the thin pork, then you can just go ahead to use a thin one, but normal store doesn't have access. So you might have like this kind of pork. So I'm gonna wash it and just gonna slice it really, really good.
So those are regular center cut pork chops, then, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Pork chop and.
You guys tap the screen. Tap the screen. If you're not tapping, you're napping. Say hello in the chat. You're not talking, you're stalking, guys.
Okay, so I normally make a lot because I have a family members, and then like any leftover, there will be a perfect food for tomorrow lunch. Okay. So anytime I cook anything, I always try to make a lot. Okay, so
Mustard Queen says hello in the chat.
hello. Thank you so much for watching.
Regina, hello from Brooklyn.
Okay, so I'm just gonna put some little bit.
Thank you for the interaction, guys. We really need that. Helps us out.
Little water. So because when you cook this one, we don't want to have too much water in the cooking, so I'm gonna get rid of all the excess.
Mayumi, that's a lot of pork chops. How many people are you cooking for today? Wow.
Isn't this for per person, or is that too much?
Yeah, but there's only 5 people, right?
Yeah, and I have a hungry boys to have a leftover.
Well,
And
boys are
every
different.
time my house is like always teenager comes in and out. And like last time I cook whole like chili, and then like in the morning I wake up, is everything scraped, everything is gone.
That's teenagers, right?
Yes, their teenager loves my house because they have all good food. so okay, so this one I will cut like this will be a little too long to eat, so I'll cut maybe more this side. And as much as you can kind of very thin, will be easy to eat. All the Japanese food is like we don't need to use the knife or anything. So anything you can kind of eat with your chopsticks, that kind of size. So if you can cut like super thin, that'll be good. Okay. Yes, I feel like that's a lot of pork, but I guess that worked out because I think we have this much Goya. Kind of have to have more pork than this one.
Okay.
So that.
So Mayumi, you know that I was in your hometown last week.
Oh, were you? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I just came back from California the day before yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know.
But you weren't home.
That's too bad. Next time, let me know, Kat. But it's really hot, right? Was it really hot here?
Oh my God, it was 113 degrees there.
Yes, welcome to, I mean, this is California, but I think that especially my area here is like always, there's no humidity. That's a good part, but there's a super, super hot.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
especially like my dog walking have to be starting like definitely 6 a.m. By the 7 a.m. it'll be super hot, so we need to come back.
Yeah, I got there I got there over a week ago, right? And my daughter's air conditioning went out.
Oh no!
So
Oh no!
it was hot. It was
That is a super hot. How
and I
did you
wasn't
survive that? Okay, so super thin, and I'll take off the lot of fatty parts. So okay, so that is just need to check on my time. Okay, so this will go with the rice too. I already cooked my rice, it's ready. So just cut the small pieces here. This one doesn't look like has. Okay, so this is my third one. So cut this. Okay, like this. And if anybody been to Okinawa, the music that they have like original Okinawa music, which is like because they have a lot of island and there's completely different type of the music there, so it's very kind of unique. And when you look at the more history about the Okinawa used to be their own country, and they had a king, and I think a king there, and it's called the Ryukyu Kingdom. And they had a lot of trading was happening with the European people to China and all of the place. So when I got there, there's some big ship came from Europe too, like a European ship there too. So it was very unique location. And then the beach is so beautiful.
yeah.
Water is nice and warm, not like California water. Even warmer than Hawaii. I was actually on the way back California. I was like from Tokyo to I stopped at the Hawaii, and because I used to live there, and then I swam a little bit in the beach there, but I think was water is still a little cold. So, but Okinawa water is always nice and warm. I'll just put it here.
Melissa says that you look refreshed from your trip.
Oh, thank you so much. Yes, I'm still feel like I have a little bit like, I guess my kids are completely jet lagged. So they're waking up like funny time. And one of my son is up till from the midnight till when I wake up in the morning, early morning, 5 a.m., he's like still awake. So completely night and day is,
You guys, if you're just scrolling through, you're watching Mayumi Reese on Food Talk TV. Please give us a follow. We go live every day.
Okay.
multiple times a day.
It's getting there. There's some enough pork. There's a lot of pork, but I think I'm gonna cut
And she's
all of
making
it.
a tempura, right? Is that
Yeah,
yes?
it's a Okinawan food. Okay, so then I think I'm gonna put a little bit of salt and pepper on this one too. So once I'm gonna cut the whole things, and
So every Tuesday, Mayumi comes on, and generally she makes traditional Japanese food. And on my lives, I've made her food too. Yes.
awesome. Okay, okay, and it's my super drink today.
That's a pretty drink. Why is it? Is it two colors?
Yes, it's a green, and I poured a blue, and now it's a blue and green, and it's super colorful one. I
Okay.
think this is a perfect for healthy energy drink.
Does it got protein in it?
There's no protein in it, this one, but has all the good herb like herbal tea and then aloe vera and vitamins and everything.
Okay.
So, okay, I'm gonna wash my hands. Okay, let's see. So I'm gonna put this one a little bit. I guess I'm gonna put this
You
one.
guys can find Mayumi on her own channel too. If are you starting to go live on your own channel again?
Yes, I'm gonna start a live. Actually, I tried to do a live in Japan, but also another time difference. I'm gonna start doing the live more like random time. So maybe some in the morning, some in like afternoon, some in the nighttime. So gonna put this one here. The little bit of salt and the pepper right here.
Can someone pin Mayumi's channel up there? For some reason, it won't let me pin.
Okay. Okay, then let's cut that. So this Goya is more than 3 minutes. So we're gonna wash this one with the water because it has a little bit of salt here. So that's how you gonna, if you put too much like soaking to the salt, it would be like a little too salt to eat. So we just wanna have just a little bit, and let me get some another one. There we go.
Okay, so you rinsed it, or you're just soaking.
So we're gonna put this water out. So you want to keep as like a little crunch. So we just want to do just like a 3 minutes, and then that'd be good to go. So this is ready. So I'm gonna put it here.
Thank you, Mustard Queen. Thank you guys for trying.
And then I'm gonna put some garlic. Those are ready too. And this is like oyster sauce. And then we're gonna use a little bit of soy sauce.
Thank you for the follow.
Thank you so much. And we're gonna use the bonita flake, and I think I will put the microwave to make it a little more dry.
So you take it right out of the bag, and you're gonna microwave it just to make it crispier?
And I get crisp, get really crisp. Yeah,
Alright.
so 30 seconds or a minute, you can get crisp. So this will be ready. And I still need one egg. So I'm gonna grab my egg here. Okay, so one egg, and just add a little bit of water. I'm gonna take this one out. So one egg, just the one, and then adding a little bit of water and mix it. Okay, let's get a little bit of water.
So you're making an egg wash? What are you making?
Yeah, just adding that little bit of egg into Goya Chanpuru. So just a little bit adding for water is actually make a little fluffy egg. So just mix.
Okay.
I think one is not enough, so I'm gonna make actually 3. So I'm gonna put a little bit more. So let me put this one here.
No, this is not an egg wash.
Yes. 1, 2, 3.
You're making scrambled eggs. Are you
So
making
Goya
scrambled eggs?
Chanpuru always has the egg, and I will show you how to adding this egg.
Okay.
So because of that, I'm gonna adding a little bit more water.
Okay.
A little bit more water here, not too much. And then mix well. And we're gonna use a little sugar too. So this is the Japanese sugar. Did you know somehow when I use a Japanese sugar cooking a sukiyaki or anything I want to sweeten and I get sweetened right away? Well, somehow when I use the US sugar, doesn't matter how much I adding on, it doesn't taste the sweetness. So that's everybody. When you talk to all the Japanese people came from Japan, when the first time they're making a sukiyaki, they try to make the right flavor without adding more soy sauce, more sugar. Never be like the Japanese flavor until they found the Japanese sugar. So
So I wonder what the difference is.
I think that type of the sugar, I think that's something different. So if you find a Japanese sugar making some Japanese cooking, and I think tastes different. So
is it powdered sugar or just regular granulated sugar?
this is a regular granulated one. So I don't know what the difference is that, but it has a little more wet kind of. It's not too dry. It has a little bit of wetness here. So
Hey,
I don't know.
Well, maybe it's made from something different because American sugar is made from sugar cane.
Yeah, this one says that sugar cane.
Not all sugar is made from sugar cane. Is that one made
This
from?
one is sugar cane and then a beet. So yeah.
That's the difference.
Well, that's the difference. Yeah.
What's the difference?
So that's why like it's not like a super like dry. It has a little bit of wet kind of feeling. So I'm gonna add in the sugar.
Hey, Kunchi.
Maybe mix a little bit of here. Just like half teaspoon, but I think I'm gonna add in, we're cooking a lot of stuff, so I'm gonna put some sugar here. And as we go, we can adjust the amount. Okay. But flavor is very like a light soy sauce and very light sugar. It's not like a too strong flavor. So, okay, so I think I got, let me think about it, egg. I got all the ingredients. Oh, you know what? I forgot to cutting a tofu, so let me cutting a tofu too. So put some egg here. Okay. And then the sugar is good. So sugar is done. Let's cut a little bit, and this is a little bit of sugar. I'm gonna put on the side here.
There's a lot of prep for this dish. A lot of preparation.
So I'm gonna put some now. Like this tofu is no more like not too much wet, which is good. So anytime you use the tofu for cooking, and if you don't do like this, it just gets so much water. So okay.
You guys, that's her second set of paper towels. She's been soaking up that water out of the tofu.
Yes.
You guys, if you're just scrolling through, this is Food Talk TV, and this is Mayumi Reese on the screen. She goes live every Tuesday. Please give her a follow. Please give us a follow.
Okay, so for the tofu, I think this can be good, but I think maybe half of it. So it's not like too big. So half of the size like that will be a good size too.
Okay.
Maybe. No, actually, you know what? I think that when I look at the restaurant is like more bigger, so I'm gonna keep it bigger, and I'll show you the reason why. So I'm gonna keep a bigger one because I had to cook on a pan before I mix with another stuff. So just like this much. So one tofu will be good enough for.
Melissa says you have a lot of cutting boards. She needs those.
Yes, I have a lot of cutting board. Okay, so tofu is ready. So let's bring everything here, and I'm gonna bring everybody here too. Okay, so put this one here, and then let's see. I can invite you guys to coming all over here So let's see. Okay, you see me. Okay, I'm gonna start cooking everything all together. Okay, so I think the best part will be, oops, sorry. Okay, hold on. Oops. Okay, so I think this will be good. Yes, you can see me cooking this way.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay,
Yeah. Good
so
deal.
you ready? So you got everything's ready here. It's called the Goya Chanpuru Okinawan food. So the first step is turn on the heat. Oh, what happened? Okay, here you go. And then normally you can use the sesame oil, but I think tonight I'm gonna try to use up this truffle oil. So get a little more.
So Mayumi, gluten-free mama, Andrea wants me to tell you that all of Food Talk TV is here watching you right now.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes.
Now I feel pressure. But this smells so good. Nice truffle smell. So, but if you want to do typical one, just use the sesame oil. So put it this one. So tonight's food is gonna be we're gonna cook it, not all of it first. We're gonna start cooking tofu first. Because the tofu, we wanna kind of like a little deep fried on here. So let's get my chopstick here. Longer chopstick, and then so those tofu, you're gonna put everything in here. I know it's just a little bit of need to be weight, but I think I'm gonna do that. So that way, again, you can get rid of all the water too. So put all of that, and please watch this. There's a lot of great show. I mean, all of the show on the Food Talk TV is amazing. So everybody can get all the schedule, and if you can watch all of that, and that'd be awesome.
That's right. The schedule is foodtalktv.com. Just go to the website.
Okay.
You don't even have to leave the front page. Just scroll down and you'll see who's coming on next.
Okay, so this one, this is the Goya. So I don't know how much bitterness. This is actually the superfood. So if you can find some superfood, if you don't like the veggies, and I know maybe you don't like this bitterness too, but if you're thinking you'll be healthier eating certain food, the veggies, you don't need to eating a lot of too much veggies. Maybe this can be your solution to put something, this one, into your daily cooking. So.
And you guys, that's cut up. Before she cut it up, it looked like a very rough cucumber. It's called a bitter melon.
Yeah, I have one left. It looks just like that.
There we go. Thank you. Thank you, Mike.
It doesn't smell from outside, so it feels like it's a nice one. But when you cut it in half and try to eat it and bite it, it tastes like, whoa, that's bitters. So, but when you cook it, and I ate this one like almost every single day in Okinawa because I liked it so much. But doesn't taste that much. Some of this, a little bit of bitterness, but not too much. So we want to do tofu for fried a little bit here. So, hold on, I cannot see that.
Jesse, she is making a Goya Chanpuru.
Okay, so this one, I need a little plate too.
Yes, that is tofu. That is firm tofu.
I'm gonna put this in, and you wanna flip over.
Are you just browning it?
Yeah, just a little bit of fried, so get the little like a crisp from the outside, a little crispy.
All right. Here
So
she is in California.
So this is protein, pork is protein, and the egg has the protein, and then the Goya has amazing vitamin C's and everything, so it's a super food. Okay, for just the time-wise, let's see.
So she just cut that up into small pieces, and she just has some oil.
I wish I could bring back the Okinawa pork, which was like I was just sharing in the beginning of this live. It's one of the best pork I ever had. It's so fresh, so juicy. And I don't think I can buy in the like outside Okinawa. They only sell in Okinawa, inside Okinawa. So if you have a chance to go there, try to eat the Okinawa pork.
So, actually, Mr. Crown Royal, our creator on Fridays, Jesse has got the pork hookup. He can pretty much get any kind of pork.
Ah,
Yeah.
awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna flip a little bit so that you can use a chopstick or maybe another thing too. I guess chopstick. There you go.
And the mustard queen looked up and she's explaining why the sugar is sweet, why your sugar is sweet. She says
Okay.
she says it's even sweeter, even in the smell. The smell is different too.
It smells good. This is a Japanese sugar.
She
Yeah.
says it's more moist and it doesn't clump as easily either.
Yeah. It's amazing when you like the, I don't think I had a sukiyaki one time too, but when you have the Japanese sugar, try to cook with that for any kind of food one time to see how that your foods come out different.
Okay. Oh, and she says it's not the beet that makes it that way. It's something called invert sugar. So there's a different, I guess there's a different process for the sugar.
Different process. Okay.
So it's really, really different. It's not the same as American sugar.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so cooking tofu, flip another side, and let's see. So because of I get rid of a lot of water, so you can see that there's no water. But if you don't do that, there's a bunch of water here, and all the dishes get like a soggy. Like especially this veggie will be like cooked with a lot of water. So we want to keep a little crisp. So that's why I get rid of all the water. Okay.
So you're just really lightly browning the tofu and getting rid of the water. Yes. So where did you have this? What restaurant did you have this at?
This is actually the champo is one of the most famous dishes for Okinawan food. So any restaurant you go, it's normally have it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, we'll take that.
So when you went to Okinawa this time, you took your entire family. A lot of times you just travel, right? But
Yeah.
but you took your whole family this time.
Yeah, I took the two younger kids, and then I have friends there. So I went all the way to the north, which takes about 3 hours by the Naha, which is like a main city, all the way up north. And then next day I went all the way South Point. So I pretty much went all over Okinawa. So
Right.
next time I'll go to another island, which is actually that take another flight for half an hour to hour to get to another island. Oops.
Man overboard.
Okay, so put this one on the side. Next one, I'm gonna make some little egg. Okay, so do I want to keep this one? Just I think it's just tiny bit oil here, and then so again, I want to have the egg is a little not an omelet style, but it's a little separation. We don't want to mix the whole things in the one thing, so just put it everything here. But then we don't cook all together. Where's mine?
You guys, Mayumi comes on Food Talk TV. She doesn't really cook on her channel, but she comes on Food Talk TV and she shows us traditional Japanese food.
So again, I'm not trying to create anything. So this will be just like mix, keep it a little softer, and that's it. And I want to keep it in
So
on the side dishes here. so we don't cook all the way. I will reuse this one later, and that's about it. Okay, so keep that.
Okay.
And then now, let's cook my Goya. Okay, I'm gonna put a little more oil here. I'm gonna use, normally that there's no garlic in this dishes, but I like to do a little more Americanized kind of flavor. So I put some nice smells of the garlic here.
Okay.
Smells very, very nice. And then I'm gonna put some, I think I'm gonna do the pork first. So I think I'm gonna dump into all the pork here. Hey.
Hollywood, hey.
I already had a little bit of salt and garlic here.
Just thinly sliced pork chops that she cut up. That's about 6 of them.
And I cut very thin. Okay.
And she's making a Goya Chanpuru. Hey, Kyle. Nice to see you, buddy.
Put a little bit of volume up. Okay.
And we are paused for this commercial break. You guys give Food Talk TV a follow. We go live every day, sometimes twice a day. I'm sure she's going to be right back.
Sorry about that. I was checking my volume and then I just touched the wrong place. So, okay, smells very, very nice. Very nice. The garlic flavors, and you can see like the pork, and I got a little bit of salt and pepper flavor. So, this is nice.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Okay.
So guys, she's making a dish that she brought back from Okinawa. It's a very, very popular dish. It says that you can get it any place that you go in Okinawa.
There's a lot of pork, Cass.
I know, I said so. Jeez.
But I know my dog is waiting for this too. She's right there smelling.
What's your dog's name?
Momo?
Momo.
Momo. Momo is a hungry girl.
I know. Our dogs are always waiting. Always waiting.
Always waiting. I always remind her when I give her Japanese food, I just tell her, you're probably the only one of the dog eating this time for my Japanese amazing food and as a dinner. So, okay, so cooking. Want to cook it down.
It's cooking very quickly.
Yes, cooking very quickly because I cut very thin. So we want to keep this pork juice here so we can use that juice to cook that Goya. I want to cook pretty all the way.
You guys, let's get up to 15,000 likes. Tap, tap, tap.
Thank you so much. This is my first comeback from Japan live. So this is not my normal hours, but I kind of like this hour too. So okay.
Yeah, normally you make us lunch.
Yes, normally it's a lunch. But then oftentimes the lunch we make so good and so much that kind of ending up for like a dinner too. So
Yeah. So Melissa Hollywood is asking you how your trip was.
my trip was amazing. I went out to actually 3 weeks, little over 3 weeks, and this is my first time. I didn't use a boat, train. I use every time when I move somewhere, I use a flight, airplane. So this is actually back and forth everywhere. I took 8 flights within the 21 days.
8 flights.
Yeah.
Wow.
I felt like, working for airlines. So that was a lot of flights. So I kind of prefer the moving train next time.
But Okinawa is an island. You should have taken the train.
We cannot take the train. Okay.
Okay, that's about done, huh?
Yes, almost ready. This is the. Let's see. Okay. Oh, it's about a little bit over.
You're fine.
Okay.
You are so diligent when it comes to the time. I really appreciate it. I really
Yes.
appreciate it.
I always like to finish like, okay, I'm just gonna put it on time. But I know today it's gonna be a little bit over. So okay, so cook. I just wanna cook good in this cheese. Almost ready, so get ready for the, actually I'm gonna take this one out one time. Okay, so I'm gonna take this one out in here. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna take this one out a little bit. I'm gonna put it back soon, but right now I'm gonna use this Coke juice to bless you.
Thank you. You guys, you're watching Food Talk TV. We go live every day, multiple times a day. Please give us a follow, and when you follow us, hit the notification bell so that you'll know when we're on. We also have a schedule, and the schedule is at foodtalktv.com. Just scroll down on your phone, and you'll see who's on next and what time they're on next.
Okay, so this Goya, put it here.
And that's the Goya,
That's a Goya, yeah.
the bitter melon.
Mm-hmm. Which is a superfood.
And you're cooking it in the juice from the pork.
A pork, yes.
Yes. Okay.
And this the final one. We're gonna use a katsuobushi, little sugar, and oyster sauce, and the soy sauce.
Okay.
Soy sauce. That'll be the ending one. So let's measure a little bit of soy sauce for this. Okay. Okay.
So are you just softening that up or what?
Yeah, just like this one is kind of like similar to like a zucchini. So just to cook it a little bit and not too much as a soggy. So, but this will be good to cook
Okay.
a few minutes, I think.
So we're not trying to make it soggy.
Yes.
Okay.
And then you're gonna put all that stuff, mix it. So this will be awesome, amazing food. And I'm gonna put some, actually just a little bit more.
You guys, if you're just scrolling through, please give us a follow.
Okay, we're gonna put everything back. So all the tofu back.
Okay. There's
Then
the tofu.
Egg was actually, we're gonna mix it a little bit.
And that's just a scrambled egg.
Hmm. Okay.
Jay-Woo says that their home state is Maryland, and Maryland is larger than Okinawa.
Oh, really? Wow. Okay, nice green here too. Lots of nice green flavor here. And I feel like I need a little bigger pan, so I'm not gonna put all the pork back, but I'm gonna put at least half, more than half.
Melissa Mert says that she wants this now.
I know, I want this too. I'm so hungry. Okay, so I think I'm gonna leave it this one here. You can always add that. So now let's add into the oyster sauce here.
Now,
And
oyster
then
sauce is kind of sweet too.
sweet, and then the sugar,
Yep. The Japanese sugar.
Japanese sugar, and then a soy sauce here, soy sauce, and then we'll go from here. I'm gonna put some katsuobushi all together.
Now you took that out of the bag and then you put it in the microwave to make it crispier and drier, right?
So if somebody ate this before, now this looks like just like that. It's amazing flavors. My dog is right there. She's ready to any moment. Anything drops, she's ready.
You go. Milo.
Always ready.
Melissa Mert says that she needs to have something spicy for hers.
Ah, you can add the spice on this one. For sure. Okay. So then it just it's amazing. I can tell that's already, I can taste this one. I didn't measure, but comes out really perfect. So I'm gonna put on these little side dishes to let's try out to all the flavors. Let me put this one here. Put a little bit of egg here, and then the Goya, and then all the pork here. Put it right there. Katsuo. Okay. Okay, so let me get my chopsticks. Okay, so this is a Goya Chanpuru. I'm gonna turn the heat back. So you can take this one for the lunch anytime, but this will be the final one. So let me taste this one with the Goya. Smells amazing.
She changed from her cooking chopsticks to her eating chopsticks.
Chopsticks, that's right. So, oh wow, it's really good. The oyster sauce mixed with did you hear my doggy cry?
Yes.
So this and Goya tastes like amazing.
So it's not bitter now.
It's tastes much like 50% almost gone, the bitterness.
Okay. Jay Wu says that they use togarashi pepper sauce.
Ah, okay. So try that. This Goya can be accommodating to any kind of flavor. This is actually Okinawa dishes. So not the typical Japanese like the mainland dishes, but it's an island dishes. But that's actually the Goya is one of the superfoods. So I cook this one today with a mix with all of that. That's kind of like that main traditional food, but tastes really, really amazing. So, and I feel like when I eat this, I feel like I get healthier. So.
I get healthier.
So thank you so much again, and please follow the Food Talk TV. And my name is Mayumi, and sorry for my eating, but have an amazing night, and I'll see you next week. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, everyone. Bye bye.
Thank you, Mayumi. Bye.
Hold on, let's see.